Hey guys, it's Cameron here with Emerson Property Management. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that have helped me build up a sizable rental portfolio in about 2 years and now manage that portfolio. Today I'm taking a question from a friend who's thinking about getting into real estate, and one of the ways that you guys can get in, if you haven't already, is by partnerships. So it's a very lucrative way. If you have a lot of time and not a lot of money, you partner with somebody who's got a lot of money but not a lot of time. You guys can come together, you go out and do the work, they pay, the marketing or help out buying the property, maybe funding the rehab, and boom, you guys have a great relationship that results in buying properties. The problem is sometimes folks will get into partnerships just because maybe they're afraid. If you're getting into a partnership because you just like this person and you're just afraid they don't bring something to the table, then you need to go in and you two get another partner who actually has the money. Let's just say you're two young guys out of college. You don't have any money, but you partner up. You guys definitely want to buy property, buy real estate. You're going to buy a fixer-upper. You're going to do a lot of the work yourself. And then you're going to come in and keep doing it and do a flip or do some wholesaling and build up a portfolio, get some cash, and then you can buy some rentals. You get in that and you realize neither of you have any money or experience. So you guys want to partner with somebody who's got some experience or some money. Well, now you've got a third mouth to feed. So you got your mouth, your initial partner's mouth, and another partner. That partner's got a lot of money, but they don't have any idea what's going on in real estate. So you bring them in, they give you a bunch of money, then you guys go, man, we're really running out of money here. We're burning through cash, our prices, our ARVs are off. So what do? You go to a networking event and there's an experienced guy there and he says, hey, I'll partner with you guys. I'll come help you out, but I want some cut of the deal. Somebody on a bike. Sorry about that. We do these live. Everything is done live. So this other more experienced guy comes in. So what do? Okay, well now you got four mouths to feed. He comes in, he helps out, he systematizes things, and he really brings the project together, and he's able to get you guys your successful price, or say a rental, get you the property successfully leased, or a wholesale, get the property wholesaled to you to his buyer's list, or maybe he knows how to market the property better. It doesn't matter. You make $15,000 on a wholesale fee. That divided by 4 is what? $3,750? $3,750. You make $400 a month in cash flow on a rental property. Well, that divided by 4 is only $100 a month. You do a flip, you make 20 grand. Again, you're back to $5,000. So you really have to be cognizant of taking on partners. And the real question was, how many partners is too many? I really don't know the answer to that. If you're doing a $40, $50 million, $500 million complex, or some sort of development or something, massive, then you could have 100 partners. But if you're doing something small, you're just buying single family rentals or just doing some wholesales, be very careful. Say, what is an ideal scenario? If I buy a rental property just like the one we're looking at, what price point, in the ideal situation, it turns out perfectly, how much money am I going to make? And if it's a wholesale and you're like, man, $10,000, $15,000 would be ideal. Rental property, $300 a month, cash flow, a flip, 20, 30, 40 grand, whatever it is. Once you have that number together, then you say, okay, now how many people can we divide this between? And I have some very good friends who've entered partnerships with folks, and it was a good partnership. But when you're buying rental properties and you're dividing $200 to $300 to $400 a month up by 2, 3, or 4 people, it's going to take you got to buy 2, 3, or 4 times the amount of properties. So instead of making $100 or $300 a month, you're making $150. And if your goal is to make $15,000 a month in cash flow, now you got to buy 100 properties. Whereas you only have to buy 50. Now, I'm not saying partnerships are bad. If you're looking to get into it, especially first off, take the leap with somebody. That's fine. But be be intelligent about it. Think about what's the best possible outcome. Can this partnership really make some money? Or is it, and if you know, if you're going into it because you know that, hey, I would not do this any other way. I don't have I'm not confident enough. I just don't have that level of confidence to go into real estate by myself. Then absolutely get a partner. Absolutely. But if it's strictly a financial thing and you have an option and you have all the resources that individual is not bringing anything to the table, go about it on your own, or do the math and say, do I really need a partner? Is it really going to make sense to buy 4 or 5 rental properties with this guy or gal, and now I only have, instead of making $2,500 a month, now I'm only going to make $1,000. Does that really make this partnership worth it? Think about those questions. Again, I always talk about, especially with goal setting. If you guys haven't seen the episode I have on goal setting, you begin with the end in mind. So you set your goal and then you work backwards. And then you look at what you're going to do daily for that goal. It's the same thing in this. What do you want to accomplish? How much money are you, if you want to get $1,000 a month in cash flow from rental properties, or replace your income $100,000 a year from flipping, what's the end goal? And then what do you need to do today? And who do you need to bring onto your team to be able to do that? And a lot of people don't think about that. And guys, I got another episode on business owners and how much money they do not make. They make virtually no money. The average business makes nothing. So be aware of what you have going on and taking on partnerships and whatnot. I can't tell you the perfect number. I don't know the perfect number, but I can tell you what, adding a lot of partners just willy-nilly or because you're nervous can delay or seriously inhibit your returns in real estate if you're not creating a symbiotic and a healthy relationship. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. Comment below, shoot me a note or a message. Always appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all next week. Thanks.